Today I'm shooting entirely in intelligent auto and using the different automatic settings. The reason for this is purely because I'm with my family and I'm going to get the bollocking of my life if I start experimenting too heavily with setting up complicated shots with the manual settings. So right now I'm using the 140mm lens. This is optimised specially for video. In fact, it's the only video lens for DSLRs out there that's specifically for video. And as you can see, it does eradicate the whole rolling shutter problem that you'll find on most DSLRs, holding focus quite nicely. So another cool thing about this camera is focus tracking, as Ashley is about to demonstrate. So come on in, love, you look thrilled by this prospect. You're going to keep walking towards me and we're going to see if this bad boy can hold focus. Let's move towards George, who's looking very happy, and I'm hoping that we're still in focus. I'm also hoping she's going to tell me if I'm about to hit somebody, because she's not too thrilled about taking part. So as you can see, the zooming capabilities on this camera are pretty damn impressive. I'm zoomed all the way out now, tellied all the way into 140mm, and that, I mean, I think that's pretty sharp. I mean, it looks fairly sharp on through the viewfinder right now. Probably look better on screen, but I hear you ask, what about depth of field? See, that's pulling out pretty tight, pretty quick. Wasn't trying anything too clever. Well, let's see what the 25mm pancake lens can do to this shot. Well, I don't think that's too bad. So as you'd expect, this camera has image stabilizer built into it, which obviously means the lenses work with that because this is the kit lens. And what's beautiful is if you set it up to mode 3, it means shots like panning are apparently that much smoother. We'll see when we get home, but can't tell a massive amount of difference through the viewfinder. So while I am using the pancake lens, this 25mm pancake lens in automatic, that's intelligent automatic, because I haven't got time to be using the manual settings as much as I'd love to, I am doing the focus manually, as you can see. So we're about to go up the cob, and Ashley here is going to tell us a little bit about the cob. Come on, what's the cob?
I don't know anything about the cob except for it is in the book Persuasion. They filmed it here and it's nice.
Now, like everybody else, I did want to get the Voigtlander 25mm lens, but they do cost about £700 to £800, or they are at the moment anyway, and they're very difficult to get hold of. This little bad boy cost me £260 from Park Cameras, and I think it's, you know, it's got a lot of potential. So now my first proper experiment with the shutter controls here. I'm zooming in from here so the camera doesn't get soaked, and I've set the shutter speed to 40,000. So I can't do too much more filming because I'm intermittently getting told off for spending too much time with the camera and not enough time with my family. I suppose that's fair enough. And speaking of the family, there they are. So we're back indoors for some more low light testing, and it's pretty damn good. So I've been in here mucking about with the camera in automatic for about the last half an hour. It's now closing up, so I've got to go. So what are the bad points with this camera? Well, when you're using the video lens, it's very heavy. and it does pull the camera forward. That's not necessarily a bad thing. I quite like a bit of weight in my hands when I'm shooting. The other negative is definitely the battery. I'm down to 1 bar. And it was fully charged when I arrived, so 2 bars down just shooting the amount of footage that I've done today, which is probably about 20 minutes. So the next time we see the camera in action, it'll definitely be a manual shoot, and I'll definitely be using a tripod so we can really see what this camera is capable of. Obviously I can't do that when I'm with the family, but I think you can see the GH2 is good as an aim and shoot, both video camera and stills camera. So for the closing shot, yep, these are from the Jurassic Coast, down Lyme Regis. These are fossils that guests have obviously found, although that one there, a squirrel, perhaps not.